Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over our new feature, which is the podcast player optimization tool that we've created. And the reason we're so excited about it is because it opens up a lot of insights into where podcasts are tracking based on keywords and search terms. So it opens up the ability to be able to kind of get noticed in a lot more areas inside the chart rankings. So a lot of people at the moment are discovering podcasts via new search terms. They're not actually looking specific podcasts. They're not so much looking through categories. They're using the search bars within the podcast players as they would like Google or any other search engine or search bar. So they're searching phrases, maybe questions or specific keywords based to what they want to learn about. So today we're going to look at how this kind of works for Pat Flynn's A Smart Passive Income podcast. So the terms we're going to look at are online business and passive income. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump into the back end and show you how it works. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and we're going to click the first search term bar here. Like I said, we're going to track keywords for online business. So you type it in and then just press enter, and then we'll go passive income as well. There, his big ones right there. Select the countries, Australia, and we'll stick with them. So just, type in your countries, and then also we do have a bunch of recommended, suggested as well, but it works to kind of really narrow down what you're looking for. And press done from there. So from here, we're going to kind of power up in the back end. And once you have got a few search terms there, you can also press new, and that's going to take you to the page we were just at, and you're going to be able to search here. At the moment, search terms are just for the Apple search bar and charts, but we're working on the others coming soon, so keep posted here. And then from here, you can select, so we're selected for passive income at the moment, and then online business is the next one, so you can choose that as well. And you can see with online business, Pat Flynn is #1 in the United States and #2 in Australia. And then passive income, he's #1 in both. So you can see here, as the tracking goes on, so the first day you track, it's going to show the position, and then over the days that come, it's going to keep tracking through. So the search terms don't show anything previously, just from the day you start tracking, and then we'll start tracking the data from you there. So here, down here, we've got the search term winners, and then the show's ranking in similar positions. And the reason you see 2 here is this is his position for US, and this is his position for Australia. This is #2 position for US, #2 position for Australia for the search term passive income. So you can get an idea, same here, #3 for US, #3 for Australia. So there is variance for the countries, and 4 is both the same. So you get the gist of it there. So that is the actual search term itself. And then down here, this is where relative to where your podcast is. So for example, if say Pat Flynn's podcast was actually sitting at number 35, you would see his position at 35, and then the podcasts that follow would be 36, 37, 38, 39, like going in that descending order. And then if he was 35, like I said, it'd go up the other way, and it would be 34, 33, and ascending from there. So it would go left and right, would show you ascending and descending. But because he's #1, obviously it's just all that follow down from there. So this gives you an idea of where your competitors are sitting at and people for the search terms. But what we can also do as well, so say we've got for Australia here, #1, and let's check for Australia #2 position. If we click on the passive income project there, what it takes us to is to this page, and it's going to show you your kind of percentage of that keyword that occupies for that phrase. And we've got the different sections here. So the sections here, we've got podcast title, and it's showing 24% of the podcast title is the word for passive income, and this guy's obviously 65%. So it's showing the coverage of the percentage of the keyword within it. Publisher, obviously nothing, and that guy's got majority of it in there. Podcast description, so down here you can click down and you can analyze a podcast description. So his keywords are showing 5% in there for the passive income, and over here, he ain't got much at all. So definitely something to look at, as well as being able to put in more of your keyword phrases into your podcast description without doing any keyword stuffing. So you can see the difference there. Keywords apparently aren't really having much of an effect on this actual part of being able to rank in search terms. So not a massive factor there. And then the whole feed content is just everything encompassing. So your overall. So if we come back up to the top, what we've got here is the different sorts of coverage for the word itself. So exact word is, we're looking for online, for passive income, for passive and then income. There we go, I got it there. And then if we come back down here, search term, the coverage is just the search term itself, whereas the exact word is passive and income combined. And then occurrence is how much that does occur. So it's going to be the same here. Obviously, it's in the same position each time. But if you come down to the keywords, you'll see the occurrence in keywords is more, because it's the word online might be in a bit more, not in regard. So the word passive might be in there more, not regards, and not in followed by the word income. So it might be, and same with income, it might be in there a little bit. So you'll see the difference in exact word compared to the occurrence is different that way, about 10%. So the goal here, guys, is to give you a clearer view of your coverage of your keyword and being able to test your changes in your keywords here. So you can see kind of the coverage, the publishing title, which has been seen to do a little bit here. So you might be able to put, say, Pat Flynn could put dash online business coach or something like that, or passive income coach or something like that. It's worth testing something like that, and then looking at your different areas and testing each area to see how your rank is performing over the period of time. So that's a basic rundown, guys. We're super pumped. Obviously, it's early days and we've built it out. It's ready to go, but we'd love any feedback you have as well in regards to this. We're really looking forward to how we can help you guys track your search terms, but also kind of start testing different things based into your search terms and being able to open that big range of keywords and different search phrases for your podcast. You might be able to find there's an angle for your niche where there isn't as much kind of competition, and you can start tracking a search term and working in that specific area. So one thing to think about is, obviously, if you've got a podcast in a certain niche, but maybe there's 5 different phrases that you can rank for, or different keywords, start building on one keyword and see how that ranking goes, and then testing from there, and then maybe taking another look and testing for another keyword where you can combine them together. Or separately, maybe looking at another kind of area where you might be able to pivot in regards to keywords or key phrases, and be able to get some more growth and organic kind of listens from that kind of avenue there. So once again, guys, super pumped to kind of get your input on this and how it rolls. So let us know. Any feedback, just hit back to us and we will be more than happy to help out. Talk to you soon, guys.